Tell us about your life in Trichy without brother and sister, single mother, and fascinating grandfather.
My grandfather lived in Fort in Trichy. As long as we lived with him and my grandmother, they took care of me very, very lovingly because of their memory of the son that they had lost, my father. And I got pampered treatment, but they were not negligent in requiring that I discipline myself to learn. Then my mother moved with me to go to Puttur in Trichy. That's when I joined the Bishop Heber High School. That opened an avenue to a new world and a new discipline. I became involved in Boy Scouts. I began to play cricket. I was in the local school cricket team. Several things opened up which I wouldn't have had if I had stayed on in Fort. That is what I remember about the expansion that came into my life.
Kindly tell us about your association with great missionary Ida Scudder.
Yes, these are stories that my mother told me that my grandfather was posted in Vellore. He was in the education department, employed by the government, so they moved him around. My grandfather was posted in Vellore when my mother was ready to deliver me. So she went to be with her father, and I was naturally born in the Vellore hospital, Vellore Medical College Hospital. Dr. Ida Scudder's great innovation. And the day that I was born, my mother used to say, I made such a big noise. Dr. Scudder remarked that I had a very powerful voice. So it started on the very first day itself. And my grandfather spent quite a long time on knees praying until my mother successfully delivered her firstborn son.
Tell us something about your ancestors from Mudalur and Anbinagaram.
Earliest converts were from the southern part of India, and around Anbin Nagaram, Mudalur, Menyanavaram, Suviseshavaram. These are the general areas in which that routage was. And my mother's grandfather was a clergyman. And from what stories she told me, he had a powerful influence on people. His name was Reverend Simeon. And I think in Menyanavaram and Suviseshavaram, they remember their names still. He was a powerful evangelist and believed in preaching the gospel and carried the tradition very proudly.